Gia, what's happening? What's happening? No intro today, y'all.
What up, though?
Mine everywhere, man. Just trying to, man, gotta get my health together, y'all. Oh, man.
It's absolutely important. What did I tell you? What I tell you, my dad told me I need to stop lying, telling people how much I care about my parents and my children because if that was true, then I'd be taking care of myself. There's no way possible for me to take care of them if I'm not taking care of myself.
That's true.
Every day lately, I've been having a daddy quote. I miss that man so much.
Lord knows he miss you too.
I am officially popping open my first Modelo in 2 weeks. And my hope is that the taste bother me to the point where I never want to open another one again. So
Well,
y'all send up a prayer for me for that.
I'm done drinking.
Yeah, that's my point. Like I haven't been drinking at all these last 2 weeks specifically. I mean, why? I haven't been drinking at all. I haven't been drinking so much as a damn wine cooler, Modelo, and nothing. But something had me feeling a little type of way today. And when I went in the store, I grabbed just one single one. And I'm hoping that the 2 weeks without it has taken my taste away from it. Is really what I'm hoping. And even if it don't, I mean, it ain't gotta, let me rephrase that. It ain't gotta take my taste away for me to put it back down knowing I don't need it. So let me rephrase that anyway.
Yeah,
I'm done with the drinking too, bro.
yeah. I don't even think I'm gonna do wine no more. I'm
I
done
don't
with all
even,
this.
I don't even want to do the social drinking no more. Now, um, not to encourage or anything like that, but scientifically speaking, red wine is always good for
The blood.
um mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even want to do none of that shit. I mean, if I'm gonna give up, cause I gotta give up everything, soda, all that shit. Need
Yeah.
to give up all that shit.
Yeah. When my last baby, I was actually shocked and Dear was looking upside um the OB head when she was telling me that I needed to start drinking a glass of red wine a day. And I'm shocked and he looking upside her head. But my iron and stuff was kind of low, so that's why she recommended it, and that's when I learned that it's actually like good for the blood and the iron and all of those stuff there. I don't. Some things are not meant for us to consume
Hmm.
the way that we consume it and
Yeah, but see,
abuse it. Yeah.
it's the thing when you get older, your body breaks down. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
and it's hard to break other things down.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's time to hang it up. Hang up the the energy drinking, the
Yeah, I've been
sodas.
I've been got on you about them, bro. I've been got on you about them. But hey, everything happens in its own time. We here now. I'ma support you, motivate you. If we gotta have look some one-on-one therapy sessions, whatever. Cause I wanna put these cigarettes down.
That's
Somebody
that's
told me
damn show. You need to do that. Fuck that. Put them down right now. Ball them
somebody
motherfuckers up.
somebody told me a couple of days ago, I was at work on break and they walked past my truck and they was like, "You smoke cigarettes?" And I was like, "Yeah, I smoke cigarettes." And they were like, "I would have never imagined it. Like, you don't never smell like cigarettes. You don't be walking around here like these motherfuckers who be fiending for cigarettes. Your lips ain't black and shit." I was like, "Look, I hate to smell like cigarettes. I don't want my hands to smell like cigarettes. I don't want my clothes to smell like cigarettes." That motherfucker looked at me and said, "Well, what the fuck you smoking them for then?"
Yeah, exactly.
And that made
Exactly.
a lot of goddamn sense, you know?
Like, yeah, put that shit up, yo. It's over for that shit. But yeah, it's time to change, man. I already changed the eating habits. I already changed a lot of other shit. So it's like, and then when I went to the doctor today, to get my physical done for the job. What's up, Natalie? Uh, yeah, had my physical done at the job and shit. And yeah, I'm telling her like, I mean, you could tell when people looking at you in the face like, oh, this nigga just gonna sit here and lie to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I'm literally telling her like, look, I'm pescatarian. I don't eat no red meat. I don't eat no chicken. I don't eat no pork. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she looking at me like, so nigga, why your blood pressure so high? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, maybe I got a lot going on in my life. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? And and to the point, I'm like, look, man, all I eat is shellfish, salads, and fries and pasta. She like, yeah, how much pasta you consume? I'm like, oh shit. This whole week I've been eating pasta. You know what I mean? Since last week I've been eating pasta. You know what I mean? So that and rice. She's like, well, you need to look at the sodium in that shit. I'm like, well, sometimes you go to the store, you don't be like, look, man, this food for work. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna eat when I'm at work. That way I ain't gotta go to no goddamn restaurant. I ain't really looking at no goddamn calories and shit like that. I'm like, but now I got to. You know what I'm saying? I got to. For damn sure, I got to. I mean, if I want to live another 10, 15 years, I might as well. You know what I mean? Even if we have that much time. You know what I mean? Nobody knows when their day is, you know what I mean? When their day is calling, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for them to leave this world. But so yeah, I gotta fall back on some shit, man. I mean, I had this problem 4 years ago, my blood pressure being high, but I leveled it out, you know what I mean, and got everything right. I thought I was good. I ain't went to see the doctor in 4 years, y'all. That's the last time I went to see the doctor. You know what I mean? Just feel like, you feel like you great. I felt great. I felt good. I felt like, what I'm saying, once they checked my blood pressure, I was gonna be good. And my thing is, I don't under when they gonna find something else to check blood pressure. Cause that squeezing the arm shit, man, I don't understand that shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That might be stressing the motherfucker out too. You getting squads and shit. I don't know. But you gotta think, you get older, a lot of shit don't break down like seasonings and shit like that in your body. You know what I mean? Shit turns into something else. So I gotta cut back on seasoning and shit. Uh cut back on a lot of shit.
Yeah, bro, we gotta realize, man, we ain't spring chickens no more, man.
For sure. For sure. That's damn sure. Man, what the fuck did I just do? Oh.
Um, yeah, we ain't no spring chickens no more, baby. Not it all. We got we have a couple of newcomers in the building. Bro wanted to jump straight on in today. I mean, this is a very much needed conversation. Um, with all, not just a certain race or sex or community. This is a very much conversation needed with everybody. That's why my thumbnail was, make yourself a priority. We all have to learn to make ourselves a priority because I will reiterate, like my dad told me, I was a lie if I kept saying that I cared about my parents and my children because I wasn't doing the proper things that I needed to take care of myself. And
Hmm.
if I wasn't taking care of myself, then how was I going to be able to take care of
Take
them?
care of your children, right?
Yeah, and that made a whole lot of sense. But for the newcomers, I'm gonna go ahead on and push it out. First of all, thank you guys for being here. I really truly appreciate. I see my little sister in the chat.
What up,
Couple
Chef
of the
Hughes?
a couple of other people that done popped in.
I can't see your chat.
Hey Shell. I don't know what's going on with it, but
I only one I see is Natalie. That's the only one I see.
I'm a kick it off real quick, nothing long, straight to it. Um, those that are here know, those that are new here, welcome to the growth sector, where we have real life conversations, real life situations, real life business, all truth, no lies. We touch on all subjects. Nothing is exempt because everything is something. And we
Mm.
all have to go through something to get through something. And as always, I am your girl, lovely Angela, the biggest. And I'm not going to be on here not one day, well, maybe one day out of a month without none other than my big brother.
DJ motherfucker Q513, man. Make sure y'all check in, man. This is the growth sector. We living over here, we growing over here, and we just wanted to, on some real shit. Like we just wanted to break some shit down. Talk about life situations. You know what I mean? What we go through. You know what I mean? Um, as we get older. That's my reason to doing this. I went to the clinic today, and found out I had high blood pressure. So, you know, uh, I got high blood pressure, and they got me taking some pills, which I'm about to start taking those. I ain't gonna take them tonight. I'm gonna start taking them tomorrow night. Um, then I got a follow up doctor's appointment on the 5th. You feel me? So, trying to get this shit together. I need to start going back to the gym like I used to. Get everything together. You know, set me up a dentist appointment. I got to do all that shit. I got to do everything. Everything needs to be done. Uh, but don't worry about it. I ain't getting no center blocks like rainwater got in his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we also have to get our punchlines in over here. And as you guys know, we've always been able to say one thing I love about being up here on this panel with Q is we think a lot on a whole lot of levels. We finish each other's sentences, thoughts, and everything. But one of the one of the most rewarding things that I feel like come from us being on this panel together, we ain't never afraid to speak on us. We're not one
Exactly.
of those, yeah, we're not one of those channels that can talk about everybody else's business, but we can't talk about our own. We always gonna be open and honest with everybody. Like I let you guys know what was it like a week ago that I
Mm-hmm.
was being tested for lupus. As of right now, all roads lead to it. But guess what? It's not a death sentence. I can still be me. I can still live life. I can still do me. I mean, there's no other way to paraphrase it. Just like with my bro, he can still do him. He can still live life. We just have to take into consideration we're not, like I said, we're not spring chickens anymore, and our health is a priority. And our health
Sure.
is a top priority and a major priority, especially when we have people that's dependent on us and people that we have to take care of and tend to. But in doing all of those things, we have to make sure that we make ourselves a priority.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Make time for yourself. Take yourself to lunch. Take yourself to see a movie. Take yourself to the park. Get away for a day or so. We have to make sure that we're making ourselves a priority. That has to be the number one rule of health.
That is true. That
Y'all
is
got me, y'all got me going on a rant today. Y'all got me going on a rant. But guess what? I love this. I love this rant, and I'm not bothered by this rant because we all know coming in, Q always bring it in, hold it down, come in strong. So getting the text message that I got from my bro today, you know what I'm saying? It tugged on my heart and it brought tears to my eyes. And I know how he was speaking in my absence when I wasn't able to be here, when I was dealing with what I was dealing with. And even though he's here, I still want to be able to be that same person for him that he was, is, and I truly believe will continue to be for me. So like I told him, I mean, if we got to do it together, we're gonna do it together. I've been taking high blood pressure medicine for about 2.5 years now. I mean, if we got to do it together, we're going to do it together. If we got to talk about it, if we got to pray about it, if we got to meditate about it, if we got to vent about it, if we got to cry about it, I don't care. Whatever needs to be done to make sure that my bro is comfortable and healthy and at his very best, I am here to assist and help and be a shoulder and a sister for that. And I want you to know that, Q.
I appreciate that. And thank you to Shell Q's. Appreciate that, Shell Q. I looked up what she just put up there. You might have white coat syndrome. Yeah, I just looked that up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it goes through the family, because a lot of things that us people, what I mean. I'm not gonna say no race, no color, no gender, no nothing. But us people go through, get passed down through gender. I mean through somebody else. It could come from your mama, it can come from your grandma. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just some things that we go through in life. Um, do I know of any high blood pressure or anything through my parents or anything like that or family members? Um, Not really. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like sometimes, just like the biggest said, you got to start paying attention to yourself more than you pay attention to everything else. So I've been trying to do that a lot lately, and maybe I've been stressing myself out with a lot of other things as well. Car situations, uh, just life shit. You know what I mean? So I probably just been taking myself through the ringer, and then sleeping habits that really haven't been going good. You know what I mean? And uh, so therefore, these weekdays we've been doing, y'all gonna start missing us on the weekdays. We only gonna do the weekends so I can get sleep, so we can get sleep. Sis, she done woke up late a few times, you know what I'm saying? And I done woke up late a few times, but I gotta start eating right as well. I gotta start eating while I'm at work. Because sometimes I don't eat until I get home and I go to work, leave to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I don't eat throughout the day, maybe some little snacks or whatever, you know what I mean? But got to start eating more, eating while I'm at work and delivering and all that shit. Drink more water, get off of that damn juice and soda shit. You know what I mean? So, but everything gonna be all right. We gonna make it. We gonna get through this. Uh, just had me thinking because, like I said, I told y'all a few months back. Well, a month back, I lost one of my partners that was doing my album covers, and he's a rapper from Cincinnati, and he had heart problems, and they had to do a blood transfusion on him and shit like that. So it's like with him passing last month just had me thinking today, like, damn, I can be probably going through that same shit and don't even know it. You know what I mean? Like, so I got to start going to check these doctors and going and get my health checked and all that shit. Yeah, man, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? We going through, and that's the thing, men, us men, as of men, all men, we don't like doctors. I'm gonna tell y'all that we don't like going to see those doctors like women do. Uh, we don't like going sitting waiting and all that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why. Just men just don't like. I don't know why. Maybe another man could come in here and tell me why. We gotta stop accepting things. Let me put that up there. We gotta
You
stop
said
accepting
another man
things.
can come in and tell you why what?
Why men don't like to go see doctors and shit like that. Um, just because a family member has slash had it
Oh,
doesn't
what
mean
she's
you have to have it too.
what she said. We got to
It
stop
means you start.
accepting things just because a family member has or had it doesn't mean you have to have it too. The minute you start claiming things, it become a part of you, and that's not of God. And that's one of the main reasons why I don't do the um family history form at the doctor's. Um,
Look at this dude. He just pops
when
in.
when he
Look,
wants to. In all honesty, I probably couldn't tell you a lot about my family history, but we gotta know that when we fill out those forms about family history,
history. Yeah,
they're gonna automatically throw things on you just because you say that this is something. If you say at least 3 people in your family has had diabetes, then they're
they
gonna be like,
gon'
oh yeah, it's in your genes.
it's
Yeah,
in your
you
genes.
you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you have it. If you don't have it now, you're gonna eventually have it. So we need to start treating you and
Treating
focusing
it.
on it now and woo woo. Yeah, that's why I tell them, look, I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer those questions. I don't know. Not me. I go to the doctor for every damn thing. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, baby. Look, if my husband goddamn left, I twitch more than twice. He finna go to the emergency room. He don't play that shit. He gonna go to the goddamn doctor. But some men don't. When she say exactly because that's all they look at and they automatically say you have this or that. I'm no man, but most of y'all don't go just because you weren't taught better. Mm, that's a valid point, though. That's a good valid point
I mean, I wouldn't
because
say that. I wouldn't say that. I mean, that's on some
I
occasions, like
mean,
on
not for
certain people.
all. I'm not
Yeah.
saying for
I mean,
all.
because I used to go to the doctor all the time. When my mama first took me to the doctor when I was like, I was young. Your mama always took you to the clinic when you was young. And then once I got of age and she like, yeah, you 14 now, you can start, you know what I mean, going by yourself. Woo. So I start going, and then, as you get older, it's just like it ain't on you. Like, I don't know. It wasn't in me to keep going no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, I go get checked. We'll see how my health is when I get a chance. You know what I mean? Or if I feel sick, I go see the doctor type shit. You know what I mean? But and then you got to think another thing. Sometimes everybody ain't got that type of medical or Medicaid that they can keep going. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to pay out of pocket. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I do have insurance with my job, but sometimes everybody ain't got that type of medical where they can just pop up and go get checked every time. You know what I mean? Um, so hold on, let me see. Saying don't put the negative on me, shit. Just because they have it, don't mean I'm gonna have it. I mean, that's what they say at the hospital, though. That's what they say. That's what those nurses and doctors tell you. That's just what they was asking today. Like, yeah, does your family? I'm like, I don't know. Um, Q, one thing to remember is you gotta ask the doctors questions and communicate with them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. But yeah, I mean, because they ask you questions like you're supposed to know these questions sometimes. Like even in the paperwork, they ask you fill out stuff that you like. What the fuck? I don't know. I was just some things that they had me fill out today. I'm like, I don't know this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to ask the lady, hey, do I fill this out? She's like, nah, leave that blank. I'm like, all right, cool. But I don't know. But like I said, we gonna get through this. Like I said, I need to start eating better, and because usually sometimes, like I told you, I don't eat until I get home. Uh, but I might eat a little something while I'm out. You know what I mean? And like I told the lady, I said I don't eat red meat, but I do be eating the impossible burgers and shit like that, like impossible whoppers and shit. So I'm like, I don't really eat like red meat, like you know what I'm saying. But other than that, but I eat shellfish and stuff like that. And she like, oh, that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's what the dietary whatever lady said. She's like, oh, that's great. You know, and she showed me a little list. I wish I could have took a picture. I could take a picture of the list. And I'm like, damn, I do that already. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the sodas, the juices, uh, the energy drinks, and then I don't drink coffee, but I did consume coffee a little while back, but you know what I'm saying? Probably about a few days ago or something like that. Maybe I don't know. But I drank a few cups of coffee and I don't drink that shit at all. There's more sodium in the impossible meats than the beef. I seen that. I just figured that out. That's what yeah, I'm figuring that out now. So I'm about to get done. I'm been lenient falling off of the impossible whoppers and shit. I've been trying to fight my way away from that because like I said, if I'm not gonna eat uh any type of meat, I'm gonna be, you know what I mean, full pescatarian, just eat nothing but shrimp, crab, lobster, uh clam chowder, shit like that, you know what I mean? But I don't eat because I can't eat like catfish, whiting, none of that shit because I'm allergic to that type of fish. I can only eat shellfish. But other than that, yeah, we here, health is wealth, and we here to talk about it. Like I said, when my sister was going through it, I bigged her up and prayed and made sure, you know what I mean? And when she hit me up this morning, like, yeah, I'm getting pissed off. I'm like, man, look, chill out, man. You got to worry about your health, you know what I mean? And then later on, I go to the motherfucking doctor and found out my health is fucked up, you know what I mean? So it's all about just getting back together. When we get older, we got to stop eating the shit that we thought we could still eat when we was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You see the shit that you was eating as a kid, like, hey man, that shit was good, bro. I'm about to grab some of that. Like, gotta stop doing that shit. Motherfuckers getting older and up in age. Uh, motherfuckers damn near half 100. You know what I mean? So it's like, gotta stop doing what you was doing 20, 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Shit, your body can't consume that shit no more. I mean, maybe if well, I've been pescatarian for 4 years, so uh can't say that. I mean, well, I can't you can say that, but I've been pescatarian for 4 years. Um so I've been eating nothing but veggies and shrimp, lobster, crab, and now trying to get off of those impossible burgers, but yeah, I've been eating nothing but that. So, but you're right. I gotta check the sodium. Who said that? Somebody said that because that's what the doctor said. Said today. Check all sodium. So I know, like mostly, because I've been eating. Man, what the fuck is the thing? I've been eating them little rice packs, the little 90 minutes, like you know what I mean, throw in the microwave, eat. You know what I'm saying, on the go while I'm at work. So I've been eating them for like about a week or two. So that could be that sodium is up at high. I just looked at one of them. The sodium in that motherfucker was like 375. I'm like, God damn. Well, so I'm saying. So I'm like, I gotta start watching and look at the sodium, the calories, and all that shit. Break that shit down. Yeah. So and then I have been feeling fatigued, tired, uh, all that type shit. So I gotta figure out what's going on. Well, I figured out what's going on. It's the high blood pressure that got me tired, feeling like I want to be asleep all the time. So, but so yeah, so I'm about to start going back to the gym. I'm about to get me a membership. Start going back to the gym, work out a little bit like I used to. I already been thinking about that. You know, when my son and my daughter came, um, we rolled past the gym. He's like, "Oh, y'all got a gym like there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been thinking about going, but I didn't get a membership yet. So I'm about to go and give me a membership, sign up in there, and then hit the gym, uh, hit the treadmill, lift some weights, all that type shit." I was supposed to put the gym in my garage, but like I said, I got a car in my garage and I got a car in the driveway that I'm working on. So mostly that's a lot of things that I'm going through, like, and it's probably stressing me out because uh, it's bills, 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 and work, work, work. I don't never rest, y'all. That's what it is. I'm always working every day, 7 days a week. I'm working, even when motherfuckers don't think I'm doing nothing. I'm working. But so we gonna just limit the weekdays so me and sis can get sleep throughout the week, and we gonna get y'all everything on the weekends. Saturday and Sunday is gonna be our basic days. Like I might do a full day live. I don't know on Saturday, and half a day live on Sunday. I don't know. Uh, we gonna figure it out. Me and her talk about it and see what's happening.
I mean,
But
and it might be a periodically few pop-ins throughout the week, maybe like a midday Wednesday or something like that. But the everyday thing, yeah, we're gonna have to slow that down, eliminate that, reevaluate that, all of the above. But mostly, like you said, mostly Saturdays and Sundays. It might
yeah,
be a good week where we'll throw a midweek in there to discuss some things. And just to think about it, it would really make the content a little bit better because it give us more time to research and have everything in order the way we want to present it in
yeah,
the lives.
definitely, definitely. But it's a big mic on the weekdays. It's a big mic. But
The big mic.
yeah, get well, Jermaine, man. Hell yeah, man, for sure. Get well. But yeah, get you some rest. Tell the dog to answer the door when the dog need to answer the door. You know what I'm saying? Tell the dog to go make you a plate of food, all that type shit, man. You be all right. Nah, though.
Speedy recovery to you, Jermaine. You got a knowledge today. Look at that. Speedy recovery to you. I hope you heal well and get better and be back doing the Megan Needs challenge in no time. If you can't make it to the
Good
gym, at
knees.
least start working and doing exercises at home and stay hydrated. Yeah, you'll be back to good knees in no time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Natalie, you right. I was doing like push-ups and like, cause I got the Gold's gym in the garage, but like I said, I ain't used that shit since probably 2016. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't got no room. Like my garage is packed. Like I'm telling y'all, we moved in this house last year, and most of my shit's still in the garage. I ain't took nothing out. You know what I mean? Like the garage is packed with my Cadillac that I've been working on in there, and then I got a Cadillac that I'm working on the outside. So it's like I'm like, God damn, work, 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 work. When Rihanna said that shit, she wasn't never lying. Sure. But other than us, how y'all day go today? How everybody else day go today? Hopefully everybody had a good day.
My
Um,
day went pretty well, I can say. No, this fatigueness is so I've been kind of on and off sleep for majority of the damn day. But I guess that's a good thing. I played around a little bit in them streets and maybe watched about 7 or 8 minutes of the trial, but that was about it.
shit. I try to watch it, uh, but due to work, I ain't really get to hear none of it. Then I had to go to that clinic, so I ain't get to hear nothing. I turned that shit off, and then Uh, I had to call the IRS today too because my job that I was working last year didn't take none of my taxes right out of my checks, right? So I owe the IRS like I think I told y'all this before, about almost $700-800. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how the fuck? I'm telling them like I shouldn't owe it. This should be them. They didn't take the shit out. You know what I mean? But so they put me on the little thing so I could pay it off. Like, you know, but like, yeah, you got 6 months to pay it. I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool. I'm gonna pay that shit off. I was about to tell them like, yeah, shit, y'all might as well just take it out the next taxes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just when I file my next taxes, take it out of that shit. But I don't know. It's always something, man. It's always
Did
something.
y'all did y'all hear that everybody is about to be required to file all of your cash apps on your taxes?
Yeah, I heard about that shit. I don't use Cash App though, for real. I use it. Only time I use Cash App is when I'm shit, using it for gas, or I might use it to send somebody some money or whatever, my kids or something like that. But other than that, yeah, I don't use it for real. Everybody use
Cash
that shit.
Cash App, Cash App, and whatever you're being monetized on, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of that, you gotta pay taxes on now.
Yeah, Stuart, I heard about that sea moss. I've been trying to get me some too.
Yeah, get you some sea moss or some and
Yeah, I
some
need to get some.
alkaline water. And don't feel like you're alone. People be dealing with stuff and scared to speak up. So take care of yourself and do what's best for your health. That's
Appreciate
absolutely
it.
correct. And it's one of the main reasons why um I said hit the like button so that this live can get in the algorithm, because it's a conversation that needs to be had. It's a conversation that needs to be had. And our black men feel like they're, well, I'm not gonna say they feel like it. It's also it's all, let me get my words together. It's often characterized as the black man has to be the head of the household. He has to be the strength. He has to be the provider. He has to be the, and it makes it seem like it takes away from their well-being being cared about. There is absolutely nothing wrong, ladies, with asking your significant other, your siblings, your dad, uncle, or whoever it is, hey, how you doing today? How's your mental? Men deserve that same treatment. Men deserve a break, especially those hardworking men, co-parenting men, stand-up men. They deserve to be acknowledged, and they deserve a break as well. It's stereotyped that men are not supposed to cry. Why? Why not?
That's not true.
Why not? It's stereotyped that a real man ain't got no business going to therapy. Why not? Men deal with shit just like women do. Men have feelings just like women do. Men get overwhelmed. Men get tired. Men get frustrated. Men have hard days at work. Like, we have to start pouring more into our black men. We absolutely have to. I absolutely have no problem with asking the man, how was your day today? How are you feeling? How is your mental?
Right.
We have to make that a regular routine. Cause men deal with stuff too, and they hold it back. They hold it back a lot of times because they feel like people don't care.
That's true.
We
That's
have to let
true.
our black men know that we care about them, that they're appreciated, that they're loved, that they're wanted, that they're seen. Like we have to reach out and grasp hold to our black men. Women, we are not the only ones that go through things and feel sad and have moments of depression and feel overwhelmed, feel overworked, and we're not the only ones. We really have to let our black men know that they are somebody and we accept them and we love them and we see them. We have to. I get so tired of the black man being beat down, beat down. Women, we have to think about it. Our black men have been beat down since the moment they came into this world. They're getting beat down by society. They're getting beat down by their fellow brethren. They're getting beat down at work. They go through a lot. Check on that man. Ask that man how's his mental. Ask him what did he eat today. Ask him how was his day. Run that man some bath water.
Man,
Men deserve to be catered to just as well. Sit that man on the floor in between your legs like you do them children and massage his scalp. Put a little oil on there and massage his scalp. Relieve some of that pressure. We gotta acknowledge our men. We have to.
yeah, I'm gonna check that link out, Stuart. Yeah, for sure. We definitely do. We definitely do. I mean, as a man, we would all men love to be. I ain't gonna say well, I can't say pampered. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Absolutely say pampered.
it's
I ain't
it's
got no problem with telling. I don't have a problem with my dad's gone now, but there has never been an issue with me. Come on, daddy, let's go to the nail shop. What we going to the nail shop for? So we could just talk and get a little pedicure. They gonna soak your feet in the bowl. They gonna massage it. They gonna do all that. Come on, let's go. Next thing you know, my daddy was calling me. You missed our pedicure day. What? It's been 2 weeks. Relaxation, things to relieve pressure, things to take their mind off of certain things. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pedicure. That was just a moment between my dad and I. But
see, and that's what I
it,
told my daughter. I told my daughter that. Well, I tell all my kids that. See, I'm like, when y'all get older, the things I did for y'all when y'all was young, I don't want. I'm not begging y'all to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, give back. You know what I'm saying? Because I took my daughter to get her nails done a few times. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, feet done and all that shit.
but did you join her?
Nah, I ain't never.
It's okay. It's absolutely okay.
Yeah, I ain't never joined. I mean, I should have, but shit, I don't know. I dropped her
It's
off, and
okay to send that man for a massage.
yeah, I dropped her off, and told her to call me when they done. You know what I mean?
See
But
men working with when I heard women talk about how rusty and dusty and hard looking a man hands be looking,
yeah, these hands right here, boy, I've been working these motherfuckers
but that's a hard working man.
straight up.
And not, you know what I'm saying? If the hands look like that, imagine what the feet look like, especially if they're working in steel toes or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I put up the steel toes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm fucking up my gym shoes now. I don't even give a fuck no more.
Yeah. And then now you're not giving your feet the proper support. So imagine what that's doing to your feet. Book that man a mani and petty. And you ain't got to always go with him either.
Well, shit, I don't do nothing but drive, so I
But
don't really.
exactly. It's hard on the body.
Yeah, true.
It's hard on the body. My cousin Marlena, she was a female truck driver and one of the baddest female truck drivers I ever met. But she was dealing with stomach issues and was trying to feel like, well, not trying to feel like, trying to figure out why she wasn't being regulated. If y'all can catch my drift without saying what needs to be said. And when she finally went to the doctor because she was bloating to the point where it looked like she was about 15 months pregnant. She had got some dermals put in her lower back. You know how the women had the little dimples right there in their lower back. She
Mm-hmm.
got those dermals put back there. Baby, them dermals, she's got the filling out all over the place. Them dermals disappeared.
Mm.
When she went to the doctor, it was from her sitting in that truck long periods of time. It was messing with her spine, her butt,
Mm-hmm.
her
Sitting up, sitting
yeah,
up straight, and sitting up. Yeah. That's
yeah,
why I told my job. I said, man, look, man, because we got like the F-250s and shit that got the back seats on them and shit. Like, so I'm like, look, man, y'all got me in this straight ass truck, man. Like, I liked that F-250 I was in. Now y'all got me in this 150. You know what I mean? But uh, it
yeah.
is.
Stewart said, it has always been a man's job to show no weakness, to bring up strong young men to be men, to protect the family. It's just harder for a black man.
I can agree.
I can agree, and I also sympathize with it because a black man is human just as well as a woman.
That's true. That is true. Why the hell am I sitting in the chat?
But I
My chat
did
fucking up
this.
too.
This was This was good. We'd almost 50 minutes into this conversation. This was good. I don't know what's going on with my chat. I said I was gonna
Oh, I
look
know
at it
why I can't
today,
see it.
but
I'm tripping.
I got a little overwhelmed watching that trial and who child. It took me back to that same week. My avatar is the first time that um I visited the location of where the shooting incident happened. That was the very first time I visited after. And it's just been a lot. It's
Mm.
been a very, very overwhelming. But back to what we were talking about, Stuart,
What he
you
said?
can bring up a strong man, a strong young man, and teach a strong young man to be a man and to protect the family.
It's just harder for
I
a black
don't,
man.
yeah, I don't like the stereotype of the black man not being able to show weakness.
Mm.
It does, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a man weak to express his feelings. It doesn't make a man weak to speak on certain things that he's feeling, certain things that he's going through. It doesn't make a man weak, and I hate that there has been stereotyped so much that our black men feel that's what they have to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's an activist in my city that every Wednesday he does a men's circle that's called Black Men Build,
Mm.
where they get in a circle, not necessarily a AA meeting or whatever the case may be, but they get in that circle and they just unload and they just talk amongst each other. I
Motion
spoke at
detected at front door. Cam.
I spoke at one of the sessions one time But when the men saw a woman, if you can envision a bunch of men, about 15 to 20 men, automatically sitting up straight, fixing their face, you know what I'm saying, fixing their clothes, back straight up, shoulders back, and come, hey, nah, relax. What are you doing? You ain't not. Come on, you're comfortable. Stay comfortable. You don't have to
Mm,
wipe your face, change your facial expressions, or change the way you're sitting because a woman has walked up. You don't have to put on. You don't have to put that mask on. Be you.
right,
And I was chose to speak to them because the person that holds that meeting has always told me how much he admired the way I uplift black men.
right,
That's why I was chosen to speak. And at the end of it, those black men hugged me so tight. And it's probably about 8 to 10 of them now that's gonna send me an IG or a Facebook message every now and then. Hey sis, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate you. And then there's another percentage of the men that will literally reach out to me to ask me how I feel about certain things. And we can have a long conversation. What can a black man say to his son if or when he asks daddy, why you crying? Ooh.
y'all about to go deep, and
Ooh.
and uh and Stewart can go here. Stewart goes hard. That's my folks, man. Stewart, that's my peoples. What you
Salute,
driving?
salute, salute,
That's
salute.
a good one, Stuart.
You driving?
Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got off work.
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down.
I don't got no radio on.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, I'm about to say, nigga, what the hell you listening to? What's up, sis?
What up, though?
Shit. What's
You
what's
ain't
what's
doing
what y'all
nothing.
talking about? Oh, you ain't got
Health,
to tape everything, but what's the topic?
health,
Dolph?
health,
Who the
health.
fuck is Elf?
I don't know. I don't know who Elf is, but I said health.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh,
I
Stuart,
said health.
Stuart, I want to say,
What the
I
hell is
want
she
to say
listening to?
being able to sit your son down and explain to your son like the depth of the situation, especially depending on the age, whether he's of age to actually receive what you're saying. Um, that's also another stereotype. What you never see a man cry until you see a man die. But that's absolutely, I mean, not true. And then it will be also an opportunity to show your son and to walk through with your son that, son, it's okay to be human.
Hmm.
We're human. We all human. Certain things hurt. You don't always have to hide that hurt. I have conversations with my son on a level I'm forever grateful for. Forever grateful. To the point where my son would just come in here and he'd be like, Mom, it's just not a good day, Mom. It's just
Hmm.
not a good day. Well, why is it not a good day, son? What's wrong? How's your mental? Where's your mind frame right now? Then there's been occasions where I walked in the garage on my son with his head in his hand and
Motion
tears
detected at
rolling
front
down
door
his
rear
face.
cam.
And he tried to hide his face. And I said, son, don't hide your face. That's you. You're you. Don't hide your face. What's going on?
Hmm.
Talk to me. But then I'm a woman, but I really feel like that's a good teaching as well as bonding moment for a man and his son to help break the cycle of thinking that a man always has to be strong.
Hmm.
That's how I feel about it.
Y'all hitting that shit right now, boy. Yeah, I mean,
And people laugh at me when I say I'm my daddy's son. A lot of people be laughing at me when I say that, but I truly mean it. I'm my daddy's son. My daddy, my daddy doesn't have a birth son. Technically, I'm my daddy's only child.
oh, for real?
Uh huh. But my dad didn't hold nothing back. I've seen my dad cry a many a times. I've seen my dad with his head in his hand a many a times. I done seen my daddy frustrated. I done seen my daddy broken. I done seen him in his highest. I done seen him in his lowest. But within all of those situations, he's always kept straight up with me, or what he would call a straight lace no chase. He
Hmm.
always has. When my dad first got out of prison, my dad it took my daddy maybe about 4 months to find a decent job. He would go out every day, and every night when he come back unsuccessful, he well, not every time, but plenty of times he's come back with tears in his eyes. Daddy, what's wrong? Are you okay? Today wasn't a good day. And he'll just let it all out. And keep in mind, my daddy was he was a Vietnam veteran. So I've had discussions with Q about how my dad would just wake up and I'd be like, Daddy, what's wrong? You didn't see his head just blow up? Oh my God, his head just blew up. And he'd just start crying. And I'd be like, Dad, wake up. You gotta wake all the way up. You gotta wake all the way up. And once he wake all the way up and realize it's me, he would, tell me what he was feeling and tell me what he was going through and how it made him feel and how emotional it was.
Hmm. Real shit.
Yeah. Being strong as a man to know that things happen and the fact that because it happened badly just means you have to think of how to deal with it so you can overcome it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. Absolutely.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you like this. You and Stuart gonna be up here talking about this shit all goddamn night, and we ain't gonna
No,
do
we
it.
not, Stewart, because this is the growth sector. And as you all know, the growth sector, we have to bounce around a little bit. But please believe this is a topic that we can always um revisit. We can always revisit this topic. I am very open for discussions in this topic as well as all the other topics. But we're not gonna be on here too long tonight.
Nah, we probably get
Q
off
just
here.
yeah, he just basically broke it all down for y'all. So we're not gonna be on here too long tonight. So there's still a few other things that we gotta tap into.
Yeah, we probably get off here about
Um,
7:30. He said, "I know I was just fueling the conversation." Yeah, for
mhm.
sure. Hey, Stuart, I know.
Hey, Stuart. Hey, my man, my hats off to you, Stuart. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I hope it was just as therapeutic to you as it was to me, because I enjoyed it.
yeah,
And that's basically what you have to do. You have to be able to converse, to keep things going. So yeah, I greatly appreciate you keeping
sure.
keeping the fuel lit in the conversation, and it was a great conversation. I think we might be traveling on down the road to Memphis for quite bit. Is that where we going next?
What you got?
Or did I mix it up?
I don't know what you got. It's shit.
No, you
It's the
had
growth set.
it was something last night you wanted to finish playing. And then there was also like how I was telling everybody last night about Justin actually running with Dolph and wanting to be a part of Dolph's um label and things of that nature before. Well, he actually did, get in, but he was too hot headed and he was doing too much. Basically, what he's shown y'all after what they did was just too hot, and he had to be dismissed because there was just too much going on around what they had going on. So I had sent Q a picture earlier today of him literally standing right next to Dolph on the stage. Like when we talk about certain stuff, we like to be able to show y'all that we know what we're talking about. Like there's receipts to what we're talking about. It's not just made up. It's just not just made up theories and things of that nature. So yeah, I sent him the picture of them on the stage together. And me personally, I don't know if it's my bias to the situation or what, but I definitely feel like I seen a little envy in those eyes,
Hmm.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely no. I mean, you could tell. I mean, as I'm looking at the pictures, what a picture. Um, don't look good.
Oh, and we got to go over the other two pictures too.
What other two pictures?
The two pictures from the surveillance. So
Oh, you
that
talking about the yeah, I got a
Yeah. So that picture, I mean, it's not a long conversation of that picture with him standing next to him on stage. That conversation won't be long at all. It's just showing that what did he say? The same nigga you call your friend might turn around and be your enemy. Same
true.
nigga that'll what he say, same nigga that'll wet you up and take you out.
So that's the picture she talking about right there.
And those of you that can zoom in, zoom in. And just the look on their face is just like, I don't know. It felt like it was a little envy going on there. But they definitely ran together, and he definitely was considered a part of PRE at one point. His antics is what got him dismissed.
So was Teasy a part of PRE as well?
No,
So how the hell he get the chain?
this nigga with this red circle was passing around.
Hmm. That's how he had that chain on in the video. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
And for
Okay.
those of you that don't know, that is Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop.
So he probably been putting on down the whole time,
We ain't
right?
heard nothing you said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said he probably been plotting on Dolph the whole time.
No, I won't say the whole time. He was run like I said, he was more so running with Glock.
Okay.
He was more so running with Glock. Like they got their own little neighborhood, little gangs and shit, like the Trula and all the other shit that had been brought up throughout the case. But he actually got down with the camp. Like Dolph actually blessed him, like put him down with the camp, and he was running with them, and he got a chain and he did all of that. But he was too hot headed. He was still doing shit he really didn't need to be doing that was bringing heat to the organization that the organization didn't need. So after so many warnings and he kept doing the things that he was doing, he got dismissed. And once he got dismissed, as usual, what do? They go join your ops.
Facts.
So we're gonna get into this next picture that's just brought up. Don't make sense. Um, if you look at the picture, the date is there, 2/21 Wednesday, 12/21 uh
56
56.
seconds.
Yeah, but yeah, 2021 Wednesday, 12/21 56 seconds. All right. Now I want
The
y'all to pay
doors
attention.
are open. The doors are open on that car. So that's the moment that they were getting out of the vehicle. That's
Yeah,
the moment
so
that they were getting out of the vehicle about to enter the cookie shop.
pay attention to that. Now pay attention to that right there.
They've entered the cookie shop. He's at the counter pointing out what he wants. This one says 7 to
No, it says
21.
it's
Hmm?
17. It's 17. It's a one right there.
You can see the one?
Yeah.
I couldn't see that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's
well.
it's it's over here. If you could check it, it's over here, right here. But it's like I don't know. It's weird how it's. I guess because the glare of the fucking window, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, 17 2021. But it's crazy how they popped in the store at the same time as they hopping out the car. Like like time froze right there.
Like the exact time down to the second. Like
Yeah.
it should have taken them at least a minute. But if it didn't take them a minute from the time you get out of that car and walk into this store, it still shouldn't be 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 56 seconds.
Oh, I see how the camera is working now. Okay, so the outside camera says 11, and then it says Wednesday 12/21/56. It says 11 right there. So I guess that's the month. They might have it going backwards. You know how they do that shit. I don't know why the fuck. I hate that shit, that backwards shit. But this says 11 right there. Or it might say 2021. I might be tripping. I think it says 2021. Let me see. Oh yeah, I just got it blown up. I'm on some retarded shit right now. My bad. Um, yeah. But it's crazy how they got out the car at 12/21/56 and in the store at 12/21/56. But when you look at the video, um, he didn't. It ain't like he just ran right in the store. Like you know what I'm saying? He pimped right in the store. You know what I mean? He took his time. He didn't get out the car and just run straight in the store. You know what I mean?
And even if he did get out and run straight in the store, at least the seconds would have changed. You get what I'm saying?
That's
If
true.
even if it wasn't a whole minute, the seconds would have changed.
That is true.
I don't understand like how both of those are the exact same time.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Unless unless they cameras on two different time zones. I mean, two different times. That's the only way I can see that. Like if they got the outside time, that still wouldn't be
It
correct.
still wouldn't make sense because it now that would probably be, for instance, maybe one would have said um 11 and the other one would have said
I don't
12
know
or
if
something. Like
you
if
the
the
cameras
time
should
was
have the
off.
same time, but like sis said, the seconds should have changed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
It should
but
have been
that's
like to the next minute.
yeah. It should have been 12:22 when he got in this motherfucker. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And then
Now let's. That nigga didn't look like he walked that fast in that
he
cookie shop.
didn't. He didn't
No,
walk
He
in fast
did.
at all.
He
no.
definitely
So
did not.
he couldn't have gotten there in 2 seconds.
Nah,
The
hell
time
no.
still would have changed. If he walked 2 seconds, it should be 58, right? At the
That's
end.
what I'm
And then
saying. It
and
it
then
didn't change 1 second.
and then let's break this down. Remember they said it's a door that locks the door. I mean, the door locks, right?
Right?
So they had to buzz him in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Which
All
making no
right.
sense either.
And that's what old girl said out of her mouth. She said the door locks, so you
Mm-hmm.
got to get buzzed in.
Right.
If they lock it. If they lock it. They can lock and unlock it at the counter. That's if they lock it.
Right.
Hmm.
So could it have been locked when he pulled up? Because it was supposed to happen in that moment as he was walking in, but you couldn't look too suspicious, so you had to go on and buzz them in.
But then you got to think about this. If the door was locked, then how did Marcus get out?
That that part. Did they did they get scared to unlock the door?
Yeah, it don't make
Okay,
sense.
so when Marcus got out and he went to the car and he got the chopper and he
Right.
got the spraying back, did he or did he not walk right back into the store?
No, he didn't. The
He didn't
door
walk
was
right back into the store.
Yes,
nah.
he
It
did.
wouldn't let
Yes,
me.
he did. Yes, he did.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at that. Where we
He
at?
walked right back in and opened the door because he hit the glass with it. He broke the glass with the gun,
Let me see. Hold on,
didn't he, sis?
because I know he started beating on the glass,
He hit. I
No, he
mean,
hit it
he
one
hit.
time.
and then he
Yeah, he
walked
hit it
down
one time
towards.
and he walked in.
Then he
He didn't
walked
walk
down
down. He
towards
walked.
the. He
No,
walked down
play
towards the laundry mat.
You
Q.
talking
Play the
about
video. No,
Q?
he
I
You
didn't play
am.
the
talking
video.
about after the police had arrived? We talking about immediately after when he
I didn't
sprayed at
see
their
that.
car.
Play the
I'm
So
about to.
yeah,
video.
when he shot at their car and the car drove off, he went back and like hit the window. Like basically, I'm just making an example. I'm not saying this is what happened, but basically, like he was walking back up and seeing him sitting there, and he hit the window like damn, and opened the door and went on in.
Yes, he did.
Okay, hold on. Let's see right here. Across 110th Street.
Q's
My
tripping.
bad, y'all.
Q, you tripping.
No, I'm not.
Pulled up at the club, gas tank on me, but all drinks on me and wipe me down.
Hey, right back down. I
So
need to take
hold
my
up.
ass home.
Where the hell you at?
That joint ain't gonna never compare to what was the first one we listened to?
Ain't that shit.
Uh
Oh, that Tupac one.
I'm
Tupac
trying
and
to eat,
Pimp
but the
C.
pumps didn't finish.
Tupac and the Pimp C was that pocket full of stones. I love that pocket full of stones. Let's go.
I got a bucket full of sun.
Yeah, this looks like dope.
Can you
Stop it here.
enlarge that joint?
We're gonna back up. I wanted to, back up a little bit. All right. First guy out of the car. Who's that?
Me,
That's you. Which one of the guns do you have?
I got the little Draco stab.
Okay, that's that semi-automatic weapon. Is that right?
Yeah,
You ever shot that thing before?
I know.
Okay.
So look at this time right here.
What's it say?
12:22:54.
I'll be damn. What I say? It took him 2 seconds to get in there.
Nah,
So they pulled up.
this one they running up.
Yeah, so they pulled up a minute after he walked in. Well, 2
Damn near
minutes
2
after he
minutes.
walked
Yeah.
in.
Seconds.
Nah, 2 minutes.
No, down there 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can proceed, Iris. That's your gap, buddy, is that right? That's you who you're shooting at? All right, now back it up again, Miss Iris, if you would.
That just makes me sick watching that.
Back it up for Justin getting out of the car. All right, who's the second person here that got out of the driver's side? He's got the smaller handgun, is that right?
Yeah, bad baseball, hey, bad pro baseball.
You're firing this crazy thing. What you see? What are you feeling?
I want to feel nothing at the time, but I ain't gonna even let it. I want to feel nothing at the time. Out here, trying to get some money.
Trying to get some money? Bet you probably would have wasted on oxycodone and ecstasy.
Trying to do something.
You shot that gun a bunch?
Right in there?
Right then and there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I shot out.
Aiming for Dolph.
No, I ain't know.
Was he able to say anything to y'all, or was he able to run or get away at all?
I shot through the glass, so I wasn't close up on him. I was shooting through the glass.
Okay.
I saw him standing by the window. I just got out and started shooting.
All right. You can proceed till Justin shoots. There with the handgun. Who's that?
It's just
All right. You
Saying
proceed.
they couldn't have seen Marcus because Marcus was on their
All right, you
ass.
stop right here. It's Dolph's brother, Marcus. Did you know that he shot back at y'all?
What
I
up,
ain't
Tony
noticed
Bangs?
until we pulled out. There was a bullet hole in my side.
T-Bands, what's happening?
And I told Jason, I'm like, man, I'm hit. He was like, I'm hit too. So I see I'm hit right on my leg. And I see a bullet hole in my sweater. I said, damn, I'm hit. So we driving out, he was saying he was hit. I'm talking to him, making sure we on Rick, making sure he's straight. I'm like, you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm straight. But the bullet had went in my arm. It was a bullet in my back.
I'm gonna back up. You and Justin here are running to the white Mercedes, is that right?
Right.
You get in what side of the car?
I get on the passenger side.
And Justin gets back in the driver's side?
Yeah, he get back in the driver's side.
Y'all get in the car. You can watch the rest of the video here. Did y'all see Marcus getting a second gun from his car?
Nah, but when we pulled out, and I knew it was shots back, I was finna shoot back, but there were too many cars coming, and I ain't just want to hit no anybody, so I ain't shoot back.
Because Marcus was shooting at y'all as y'all were leaving.
Oh, he
Down
did
here,
go
is that
in.
right?
Okay.
He walked
You
straight in
the
there,
car at
bitch.
this point?
Yeah, we was in the car.
Yeah, so I'm confused. So if the door locked,
Looking backwards.
Yeah, I was looking back, but we had, like, how we
that's when the daddy pulled in.
drive, how he was driving, he was all the way on the other side, but, so I ain't want to just shoot back.
So now it's locked. Oh,
So the shots, all the shots that you.
what the fuck?
So the shots.
So when somebody had doctored this before then. So when I first watched this years ago, y'all, in 2021, afterwards, because I had this video of this part without him going in the door. So I have this part where he pulled the door.
So
and then
the shots, all the shots that you fired were the ones we saw right here with Dolph. Is that right?
Yeah.
And Justin too?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all didn't shoot back at Marcus as y'all were.
So I had it where
As we saw,
he pulled the door right here and it didn't open,
so the shots.
and then he walked down here. He started beating on the glass and shit. Then he walked down here. So whoever did that, damn, this is crazy
The
shit.
police was there by that time.
Probably Ratchetta did that shit.
No. He didn't have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen it, but I didn't send. Well, I got the video. It's on one of them hard drives.
I think you talking
But
about.
I never sent it to him.
I think you talking about when the police had showed up, because that's why they initially ended up putting him in handcuffs, because they said he was acting erratic.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
he
was
was walking up and
before.
down, screaming, beating on the window and shit.
Yeah, this was before. Because I never even seen the car pull in. The car was there when
But I
the
thought they said
father.
the daddy's car was already there and he didn't pull up.
That's what they said. But then the father was trying to ask
No,
him what's going on.
That's what.
And
no.
then
Remember the daddy
That's
said.
what.
Remember the daddy said. All he know is when he pulled up, he seen somebody screaming and beating
Right.
on the window, beating on the door or whatever, and he was trying to figure out what was going on.
But the
But
family said that.
this motherfucker literally pulled up 30 seconds after them folks pulled the fuck out.
I
sure
swear.
enough.
Did
Now,
he know about it?
do you have the video of Marcus and Marcus and Dolph entering the store?
See what I do. That's why I got to get this computer fixed because
Gerard, you need to spray some air freshener. It smells like weed. If that motherfucking police come in here and check you, you fuck. You think it's funny? Going back to jail. Fucking kids is hard headed.
I got.
Go get that weed spray. That's my car on the side of it. Oh shit, that's right.
Y'all know, y'all know I ain't supposed to be drinking. I done sit up here and open my mouth. And my god sister to text me to my son, and who told you to get one? I'm like, what are you talking about? The motherfucker got in all caps, Modella. I was sitting up here running my mouth. Sorry, Bookie Boy. I ain't even gonna lie though. I think I probably hit that junk twice. It don't even taste like nothing to me, real talk. It's really what I wanted. I wanted to see if my taste was gone for it.
Okay, here we go. Let this play real quick. Come on, motherfucker. There we go. Stop that playing.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
I don't know. I couldn't hear nothing.
neighborhood is close to the airport. It's called Orange Mound. It is a
Can you
historic
enlarge that one, Q?
neighborhood.
Oh, I thought I did.
Um, one of the
Hold on.
first um, predominantly black neighborhoods that had so much history, so much art and culture, and of such
Now
low
this right
standards
here says, pause for a
that
second, Q.
it used to be.
This one right here says it's clear as day. 11/17/2021 Wednesday. On the other ones, we couldn't even get the whole date. But then look at that time.
Well, see,
12/20 12/21/19. So
this
what you think?
law this
Huh?
law and crime. So they should, whoever works for law and crime, they made sure they recorded everything. It's a lot of the motherfuckers that was there that wasn't getting the full. Yeah, it was a lot of. I watched a lot of people that was there recording, like the news people. So law and crime was what I was watching.
The ones I get, I did it when they put it up on the screen. This how it was.
Yeah,
What I'm talking. So this
but
is 12/21/19, and what they supposed to pull it up at 12/21/54, right?
right.
Okay.
So
Compared to Harlem in New York City. Uh, there was a time when it was particularly vibrant at a theater, arts. Um, it's an important neighborhood in Memphis. It is less than 15 minutes from this building. Like I said, it's by the airport. In the 80s and 90s, it became riddled with crime, with drugs, with poverty, with gangs. Um, it is trying hard nowadays to make a resurgence, to go back to what it was. There are families that have lived there for decades, generations. There are businesses and other things that have been there for decades. What we're looking at here is one of those Memphis businesses, a family business. This is the storefront of Makita's Cookies. This is the front of the store. This is its parking lot in front of it. Makita's Cookies. They sell
Okay. I
pupcakes,
see his
basically.
car right there at the end of the
Some
driveway. You
have
see it?
icing on
yeah,
them. This is
Okay.
simple. Butter cookies. People say they're real good. In Memphis, they say they're fire. So we got a cookie store that sells fire butter cookies in the middle of the day at 12:21.
If you get injured in an accident,
Let
even
me
as
tell
just a passenger,
y'all.
no one knows this, but
Um,
you can turn that accident into tens of
Cornelius lied
thousands, or in my case,
why you said that?
because the way that car is sitting at the turning in from the end of the driveway, meaning it was coming in from the opposite direction. The airport, the expressway is on the other end. He said he saw him pass the expressway and turn into the cookie shop. That's a lie. He would have been turning in the opposite way if he was coming from the expressway, because the expressway is on the other end. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm. I know what
So
you're talking
he,
about.
yeah,
I've
he
been peeped
lied.
that when they was coming in, because you could tell he turned left coming in here. He didn't.
Exactly.
He didn't. There wasn't no right turn. So
Exactly.
he said they bent the block when they seen him. They bent the block and came through this alley right
No.
here.
He said once Dolph pulled in, they spent the block. But
Yeah, and they came through this alley right here.
he said that they was sitting at the light and they saw Dolph come across by the expressway. This from the way he turning, that's incorrect.
Correct.
He would have been turning left in instead of right in. He would have been on the same side as the cookie shop, turning left in if he was passing the expressway. The
Is
expressway on the
it,
other end.
is the camera backwards or no? I mean,
No, no.
Oh, right. Okay, you talking about the outside, right? Right. Him driving up. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
In the afternoon.
Mr. Harriman, you're standing in front of
Thank you, Judge. stop it here. All right. So in 2021, people thought that was like a Lamborghini or something, but they hadn't seen the new Corvettes yet, really. They weren't around. That is, in fact, one of those new Corvettes. It has a special wrap on it, is what they call that. It's not something you can buy from the dealership. You have to get that done yourself. Well, here, that's a special wrap that the Memphis rapper artist, Young Dolph, had on several of his vehicles. There's a couple times in this video we'll just have to wait, but it's a matter of seconds, and it's the last seconds of his life, so we can wait for him.
The doors are opening, right?
He'll stop there.
So now it's at 12:22. Now it's at 12:22 as he's walking in. So why does the inside camera still have 12:21? All right, let's go.
Yeah, because that's weird. Because it's like 12:22:06.
Mm-hmm.
This taller man here in the yellow shirt, blue jeans, white shoes. His name is Adolph Thornton Jr. You've heard me read it a couple times now. He grew up in Memphis. The neighborhood he grew up in was Castalia, not terribly far from this, also a neighborhood in South Memphis. You'll see a member of his family testify this week. She'll tell you a little bit about his background and his family. I'll tell you a little bit about him right now, though. He is an ambitious young man who is a rapper. Memphis
He said
rapper,
he was a what, young man?
who rapped about the
Ambitious.
things that he saw growing up and that he sees in his neighborhood in Memphis. Some of that is drugs. Some of that is violence. Some of that is crime. Some of that is gangs. Whether or not we agree or disagree as to whether or not that subject matter, are things we should be listening to or not, I can assure you it's real. He rapped about stuff that is real. He rapped about stuff that was real. And one of the things that meant everything to him in terms of what is real is he wanted to make it for himself. He wanted to make it for himself. He wasn't interested. He wasn't interested in joining others. It was all about making it himself. He felt like when he grew up, he called it his come up. That's what he called it, his come up. That it was rough and hard, that it was important, that he got through it himself, and he wanted to make it for himself. And he made it for himself. As a rapper, as an artist. Young Dolph became famous. Shortened to Dolph.
We can skip this nigga. I just want to see if the door was locked.
That's what he about. I think he about to go in now.
Himself. Wanted to be self-made.
There
it
it goes.
wasn't just about.
He's about to come up.
Because he also wanted a record label. He wanted to promote other artists. He wanted to make them famous. And so he started not just his own rap career, but a record label that's called Paper Route Empire. Paper Route. like a
Paper
young
route,
man
you
or
dumb
woman would have
motherfucker.
to make money on the side throwing papers, but also play on the word paper. Because in Memphis, slang for money is paper. It's sometimes abbreviated PRE, Paper Route Empire. And that is Dolph and the rappers that he promoted. Trying to make it on your own.
Come on,
Do you
man.
have a car? And do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you
Motherfucking law, they getting paid.
Is obviously hard. In this game, trying to make it on your own can create enemies. PRE, Paper Route Empire, his label, is not the only label in Memphis. He's not the only famous rapper in Memphis. Another label, CMG, Cocaine Music Group. And they became an enemy. They wanted Dolph under their label,
I hate this
but
freeze
he turned
frame.
down
They got
millions.
fam standing up there looking like the hunchback of Notre
Only to do it
Dame.
himself. The second time, they wanted Dolph under their label, but he turned down many millions. I want to do it myself. And in this game, whether it's smart or not, there are things called, in Memphis, we call them diss tracks, DISS. A rap where I may insult, level whatever sort of insults and everything else I want to in the song itself. And Dolph had plenty of those. And he had plenty of those directed at this other label, the Cocaine Music Group, at their artist, and at their number 2 person. His name is Big Joe, the number 2 person of Cocaine Music Group. Through the years, and I'm talking years before what we're going to watch, having nothing to do with Mr. Johnson on trial, and he also spewed out the disses and the insults. Stop it there. That's his brother.
Exactly. Never lie.
And he also
As much as they claim, they always kept the door locked. The
spewed
door
out
was not fucking locked.
the disses and the insults.
So after everything went down, when Marcus was outside pacing, why the fuck did they lock him out of the store?
I'm trying to hold on. You sound like a buzzer. Did you hear that?
And he also spewed out the disses.
Q, you
and the
tripping.
insults.
Just listen. Close. You ain't hear that? Like, I don't know if that's the door.
Nope.
No, I ain't hear it.
You gotta listen. As soon as he pulled at the door, what?
Could have been
And
like the little
also
bell that go off when the door open.
spew out the disses and the insults.
It's right here.
Stop it there.
It's like, like I don't know if that's I don't even know if they got sound going, but it's a noise. And I got on headphones, so I can hear it real close.
That's his brother. His name's Marcus Thornton. His brother, his friend. This thing that we're about to watch has had a terrible.
Is Marcus looking down the street or are you looking inside?
It look like he looking inside.
Impact on Marcus. Not just his brother and his friend, but he also works security for them. In fact, as Marcus walks in this cookie store, he has a gun on this person. Seconds. Seconds. And he has another. And he has another gun in the car. Dolph was well aware. Well aware.
Well, we know
If
for
they
sure that
walking in at 12:22, why does it
13.
show them inside at 12:21?
Yeah, we know for sure that time ain't right. But I wanna you're gonna have to show me which video you watched it on. I'm gonna have to look actually I have to look at it on the picture. But they all should show I can't see it on the picture. They all should show the same damn time because they I don't know. It's weird.
Of the threats and the
What
violence
time I what
in the
time I
city of
where I got
G
my
that were
screenshots from?
constantly
Yeah.
hanging
I
over him
I was
and his
watching it
people.
live.
That's
Wow, I
4
12,
was watching it live.
22, 20, 24.
And see the way that they come in is the
There they
way
go.
he would have
There they go. They
but
came through where the gas station at.
but that's the way he would have came in because that's where the expressway is.
Expressway is, yeah. That's where the gas station at.
seconds.
So they come in right up here. Damn, I can't even show that shit.
Stop it there.
Yeah, that's where they came in at. Right at that gas station where the gas station said they didn't have no footage.
Mm-hmm.
Look, y'all. I'm getting tired. I'm stressed out. I don't know what the fuck going on. But
You need to rest. Those were the only little couple of things we had to go over tonight.
um yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Try to make it home early so I can rest up. But I should be out of work about 2:30 today. Then I had to go to the clinic and all that. I didn't get off till shit 3:30, 3:50, some shit like that. Um, but yeah, so we back at it tomorrow. So let's go ahead and give them your 1-2s.
As always, we want to thank everybody for coming out, tuning in to the growth sector. I especially want to thank everybody for the communication and conversation we had today. It was very much well needed, very much enlightening. As I said, this is the growth sector. Real life situations, real life conversations, real life business. I am your girl, Lovely Angela, the biggest. As always, I'm going to be right here with my big bro.
For sure. What up, Ty?
What's good, my peoples?
That's all you gonna
Sign
say.
out, Ty.
What'd you say?
Ty, sign out.
This is Ty, the baddest, with the growth section with my bro, DJ Q, and my sister, the biggest. Peace out. Love you guys.
I love you too. All right, I'm holla at y'all tomorrow.
All right, bye.